with cigarettes, right? That stuff will smolder and grow.
Yeah, it's dry.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of the smoke's in there on this thing. All I'm gonna do, the head's on charge, so it should start. I'm just gonna bring in a couple of wheels. So we need more stuff anyway.
We'll grab one.
Yeah, just grab that next one there. Grab that next one to it. This, I always look at it and put the curves this way down. Things like that. These just win, and there's different depending on how wide your log is. You have to make sure you get this below wherever you're going to saw, right? You're saw into them. Whatever hole you need to pick that to fit in. So I'm cutting this at 4 inches, so I know that I'm below 4 inches. And these things here are set below 4 inches. Then, hopefully the charge is enough to start. Now, next thing you do, this there's your hydraulic valve.
Yeah.
Just tighten that up. You don't tighten it real tight, but you tighten it a bit. That's just like a hydraulic jack.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you tighten that. Then you come back over here. And this pumps up the hydraulic jack, put pressure on the blade. The glasses on. Now set it at 2,000 pounds on the gauge.
Okay.
So you pump it up to 2,000. All this is for just to hold this down, so it will hold its pressure. Now once in a while that'll slack back, so you keep an eye on it, and once in a while you gotta give it a pump to bring it back up again.
Yeah.
Now, next thing I do is to make sure that the back of the blade wants to run even with the back of this wheel.
Okay.
So what I do is after I tighten it, I spin it. Now that's way in past. So that means that this, I'm going to have to adjust this one in to bring the blade out. Okay? So that just loosens this. I can bring this one out just a little. In to go on, but I want this to come out to move the blade that other direction. So I'll bring that ahead. See, this is coming ahead here.
Okay.
And then now I know that it's going to need a little more than that, so I shove this one in to bring that blade. I just can't guess at it, and I just give this little turn by hand to see where the blade's running. It's getting awful close. You don't have to exactly, but I always like to run it so it's even with the back of the wheel. See, that's pretty much even there now. So then I just tighten them up again to make sure that then they can't slack back. That's it for that. Now, when I'm running, Jacob, you stay back here behind the saw, back here. If you want to way to the front, that's okay, but you come back this way.
Yeah, go back behind Dad's in case.
Yeah, you come back where I am.
You can watch from over there.
Yeah, you come back here.
Go back behind Dad there.
Just safer, that's all, in case the blade breaks.
All the way back there.
Okay, now I'm going to see if she'll start. Choke on the machine, it's there. I just put this little thing in there, and that's just to pull the throttle open a little bit. Choke's here. She ain't gonna go. Batteries. Okay, let me just see if the battery will start it. This thing does have a starting thing on it, but it might not. battery is shot and everything's in trouble.
Where's this plug into?
Plugs in right here. I don't know if it starts or not.
Quiet.
And all I do there is you can get the gauge. Now today this board I want to split it in two, so I'm going to split it in 4 inches. This is my gauge here.
Yep.
This one here off. I'm going to hang on to this so it doesn't get away from you. And just drop it down to 4 inches. And tighten this up. And tighten this up. The pressure's still good. Turns on the motor, comes a couple of lights before the blade. Make sure you're not, this is just a water pump here. Turn that on and then just warm it on the blade. Just a little bit of moisture on the blade.
There you go.
And that takes the pressure off the blade when I run out using it. Now there's another thing right here. And that once in a while I gotta put some like hydraulic fluid in that just to fit this cylinder.
Yeah.
Because it'll get weak or lose this a little after a while. I just loosen this back off again, that takes the pressure off the blade. So you don't have the pressure on the wheels all the time.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Just like that. 2 perfectly straight 4-inch boards.
Put some logs I saw. That's all there is to it.